I bet you spend huge amount of time on the meetings in the Microsoft Teams. At most of these meetings, some kind of presentation is presented on the screen to follow the discussion, to manage the ideas across the multiple colleagues discussing about some change, new project or initiative. But there is really good chance that you're doing that wrong. Microsoft introduced PowerPoint Live feature to Microsoft Teams, which allows you to present presentations created in the PowerPoint during Microsoft Teams meeting much better, with greater functionalities to extend what you can achieve during the presentation using PowerPoint during the meeting. It's time to improve the way how you presenting PowerPoint presentations, presenting the slides during the meetings in the Microsoft Teams. You should change it, you should adapt how to use PowerPoint Live, and in this video I will show you how to do it and also why it is much better solution than sharing the screen or any other approach that you will prefer today. And if you would like this video, I would like to ask you to leave your thumbs up. If you want to get the notifications and support this channel, please subscribe. Moreover, if you will have any questions, do not hesitate, just leave the comments below. Now I will move to my screen to present you Microsoft Teams and show you how you normally presenting any kind of PowerPoint presentation to your colleagues, and how and why you should switch to PowerPoint Live feature, which is totally great. When you are during Microsoft Teams meeting, sooner or later you will need to share the slides with all participants on the call. It's traditional approach when we have the screen with our presentation in place, which we're sharing with all great features that are there, but also with all limitations connected with that. In this case, PowerPoint presentation will appear on the different screens, so we will need to go back to Microsoft Teams and change which screen we want to share. This is not a great approach. Same thing if we will go back to our Microsoft Teams and we would like to share the file that is hosted, so any kind of application. So we can find out there is PowerPoint presentation, we want to share it with our colleagues, but again, maybe it will not work exactly as we expected. So what I want you to propose today is a very modern approach to present PowerPoint presentations in the Microsoft Teams meeting. You will see that right now what you can use is PowerPoint Live. This is the way to select the presentation that is used by you already in your Microsoft 365 environment, your OneDrive, your SharePoint site, your Teams that you are using, or to upload that file from your computer. If you will select your presentation, you will see that it will be loaded. If you uploading it from your computer, you will also need to upload this presentation to Microsoft Teams. From the user perspective that are joining the call together with you, they have very clear view of what they seeing. So first of all, you can see you working only on the Microsoft Teams. Whole presentation is hosted in the Microsoft Teams application. Your screen is not overlaid with the PowerPoint app, you have the view of the other participants. If any of your colleague will raise hand, you will be able to see it. If you will get any reaction, right, likes or hearts or anything else, this will be something presented on the screen. You will see that information without switching between multiple screens, between multiple monitors or using multiple applications. Everything will be hosted directly in the Microsoft Teams, which is very efficient. Moreover, you will give the possibility to your colleagues to also go through the slides ahead of you. So if somebody will get bored, they can by themselves go through the slides, see them, check them. Of course, you can limit that kind of option in here. So if you want to manage the presentation and do not allow such activity, then use the private mode. But in general, you are able to control that or also allow the users to use the same. As you can see, you have very easy navigation that shows what you can do, how to go through the slides. Moreover, you can select the slides from the bottom view, or to select the grid view, which allows you to easily jump through multiple slides and go to the proper slides very quickly. On the right side, you will see the notes connected with every slide that is prepared. So you don't have to switch your head between multiple screens to, on the one side, have the presentation that is shown to the users, on the other side have the presenter view, which you use to have the notes or additional comments. So this is really, really great, especially if you have multiple complex slides with additional notes that you want to follow. So in this case, you see presenter view with all additional features, and users, your colleagues, your meeting participants using just the viewer view, so don't have access to all of that. You will find here few interesting additional features like red laser pointer, so you can move your pointer on the screen, highlight information to focus your participants on the very specific element. You can draw on the screen, you can also highlight the content and erase that if this is necessary. This is something very simple but much more efficient if you're using that kind of approach from the perspective of sharing your screen and the presentation. And again, you don't have to do nothing to use that. Just instead of sharing the screen or sharing the application, use PowerPoint Live. You can also share your camera with your colleagues that will be presented, and if you will record that, all of that will be structured in the very well format. From the participant of the meeting perspective, this is the view which is shown to the end user that is not the presenter. This is very basic, no additional information is shown, but at the same time that person, if this is allowed, can move on between the slides and at any time go back to the slide which presenter is focused on. This is very easy, very quick. What is also very great, you can take control of the slide if you want to move forward and become a presenter for a moment. And what is great about it? Presenters that will co-present with you, that they don't have to own the presentation. You're just uploading it to Microsoft Teams from OneDrive or SharePoint, and they can work with you together to present the presentation which is most current, most updated version. You don't have to share the file with them, then they can manage to present the slides, and then when they will be ready to get back to you to stop presenting. Also, one more great additional features, if you have any links in your presentation, people will be able to click on them and open them in the browser. This is really useful if you're sharing additional information, and if people will go through the presentation, move forward with the slides, giving them that kind of possibility is really, really great. I highly recommend you to try this solution to get rid of sharing the screen, sharing the PowerPoint application, and instead of that to start to use PowerPoint Live feature in the Microsoft Teams. I hope that you are ready to switch to PowerPoint Live and improve your presentations during Microsoft Teams meetings. The feature is already here, do not hesitate, try it and start to use it. You will see that it improves the way how you can present. It gives you much bigger opportunities to chat in the meantime, to get other notifications, also to use multiple applications in the background. Plus, it increases the quality of the presentation on the viewer side. Try PowerPoint Live presentation and let me know how it works for you. Thank you very much for watching and see you in the next video.